What is up, guys? My name is PocketCraft. Today's video we're going to be talking about the best team for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl if you start with Torterra. And so I've already made a video about Infernape, but this one's going to be about Torterra. And just a quick disclaimer, this is all my opinion, and so comment down below what you think the best team is and what Pokemon you want to use in these games. Now, Torterra is actually my all-around favorite starter for the Sinnoh region. He is a grass and ground type Pokemon, which I just think is super cool and super unique, and I love ground types overall anyways. He has really good stats and gets access to a really good move pool, and he also matches up really well against some of the important gym leaders and Elite Four members in this region. I've put him listed here, the ones that he has good matchups up against. He can take on Rourke easily, he can take on Mayleen's Lucario, he can take on Crasher Wake, Byron, Volkner, Bertha, and Cynthia. Some of Cynthia's Pokemon, obviously not all of them, but he's a really great all-around Pokemon to start with. Now the next Pokemon for our flying type, we're going to use Crowbat. And so I'm trying to do things a little bit differently from our last video, use some different Pokemon. But Crowbat is a fantastic all-around flying type Pokemon. And honestly, he's probably one of my favorite Pokemon to use. He's helped me out in a ton of different Nuzlockes and other things. He's got some good typing and some really great stats, to be honest. He's very, very fast, and he's got access to a good move pool. And he's great for stalling if you need to stall at all. And so Crowbat is a great addition. And he matches up very well against some of the trainers within this region, such as Gardenia, Mayleen, Aaron, and some of Cynthia's Pokemon. And I've actually used one in one of my playthroughs to take on Cynthia's Garchomp and actually beat it with a Crowbat. And so he's a really good Pokemon that has a lot of potential. The next Pokemon I chose for our team is Gardevoir. Gardevoir is a Psychic and Fairy type Pokemon with really high special attack and special defense. It's a really great all-around Pokemon to use. Not to mention, it also has a very powerful Mega, and we're pretty sure Megas are coming back in this game, and so it'll be a really cool Pokemon to use, and it'll put a nice Mega evolution on your team. It also matches up very well against some of the notable trainers in the region, such as Gardenia, Mayleen, Fantina, Lucian of the Elite Four, and Cynthia, with a special note for he is very well prepared to take on Cynthia's Garchomp, which is an important Pokemon to have to deal with. Next up, we have Rotom Heat. He's a great Pokemon who fills a lot of the holes that we have in our team. He's got really good stats, a great move pool, and a really good matchups against a lot of the trainers that we need him to have matchups against. The only issue with him, however, is that I'm not entirely sure how early we'll be able to get him in the game or if you have to trade for him. And so you may want to replace him with a different Pokemon like Luxray or something early on, but hopefully we should be able to use it. And he matches up really well against some of the notable trainers, such as Gardenia, Crasher Wake, Byron, Candace, Aaron of the Elite Four, and some of Cynthia's Pokemon. Also, if you made it this far into the video and if you're enjoying it, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It helps me out a ton. And please consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. I'm pushing really hard towards 1,000 subscribers, and I would really appreciate your support. Next up, we have one of the most famous Pokemon from the Sinnoh region, Lucario. Lucario is a fantastic Pokemon with amazing stats and incredible typing. Because of his typing, he has very few weaknesses, and he resists so many types. Like, I dare you guys just go look it up. He resists an insane amount of types. Not to mention, he has a very powerful Mega Evolution, which would be a great Pokemon to use on your team. And he also matches up really well against some of the notable trainers in the region. He also matches up really well against some of the notable trainers in the region and fills some of the holes that we need. He matches up well against Rourke, against Mayleen's Lucario, against Byron, against Candace, against Bertha, and most importantly against Cynthia. I've actually found one of the best counters for Cynthia's Lucario is your own Lucario. If you just speed EV train it a little bit, you'll outspeed and then hit it with an Aura Sphere, and you should be able to take it out no problem. For our final Pokemon, I decided to go with Gastrodon. Gastrodon fills the remaining holes we need, and he doesn't have the craziest stats. He is fairly bulky, but the best thing about him is his typing, to be honest. Because of his typing, he's only weak to grass, which means he's a really safe swap into a lot of things, and he's also just a very great Pokemon overall with a pretty impressive move pool. He also matches up against the remaining trainers that we needed help with, at least of the important trainers in the region, such as Rourke, Mayleen's Lucario, Byron, Volkner, Bertha, Flint of the Elite Four, and Cynthia. A couple of Cynthia's Pokemon he does do well against. And so I think Gastrodon would be a great addition to any team. Quagsire is also a very good option that's pretty similar to this. Also, I filmed a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke challenge in preparation for these games coming out to kind of hype us all up, and that will be dropping on July 10th of this year, 2021. And so make sure to just keep your eye out for that. I'll have it linked above, and if it's already out, then you just click on that link. If not, then just keep your eye out for it when July 10th comes. It'll be a really fun series, and that's where some of the things I was talking about here came from. I decided to play that through so I could get ready for the games and see what works best in Sinnoh. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please show it by giving it a like and subscribing to the channel, and maybe checking out the Infernape video or some of those other videos. But I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in that next video.